Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dakota's Political Circle. And I got some big news for you guys today. So, Michigan, one of the states you would not expect this to happen to, is showing a Trump .5 lead in the RCP average. And by the way, the pollster that really shifted this into place was Quinnipiac. The one of the most democratic pollsters you can get is showing a Trump +4 in the state of Michigan. This isn't Wisconsin. This isn't Pennsylvania. This is Michigan, a state that is to the left of Wisconsin and Pennsylvania and many other states. So Michigan having a Trump lead is a massive blow to Harris, and it's also a huge gain for Trump. And there's also many other things I also want to show you as well. But it is really crazy that Michigan officially leads for Trump by a .5 margin in the average. Now, obviously, Quinnipiac is a crappy pollster, but for the Dems, this is a horrific thing because they always wait for Quinnipiac to show their Dem polling. And for some reason for Michigan, it was the exact opposite. Now, here's what actually was in the Quinnipiac poll. Now, I just want to tell you that the PA is actually not Trump. It's Harris. He actually edited it down here. PA is Harris +3, not Trump +3. So they were pretty wrong in the PA department. But in Wisconsin, they did a Trump +2. In Michigan, they did a Trump +3. And then I have these polls as well, which are really interesting. So Arizona, Harris +1, which is very weird. Georgia tie. Michigan, Trump +3, which is very odd. Nevada tie, North Carolina tie, Pennsylvania tie, and then Wisconsin Harris +1, and that's a B pollster. So if all of that is real, which I don't think any of it's really realistic, but if the races are that close, that means more of a Trump lead than anything because Trump is always underpolled. So if Trump is that close in any of those states, that really helps him out a bunch. But some of them are very odd, like Arizona and Georgia being a tie is odd, and then Pennsylvania, the other ones kind of make sense. Michigan's very odd as well. But I mean, Quinnipiac did come out with a Trump +3, so I mean, you never know. You never know what's going on. And to show you right here, so Trump leads .5 in Michigan. Now look at Pennsylvania right here. He leads .2. Now there's the Quinnipiac poll we talked about. It is a Harris +2, but he does lead barely. But Trump does lead in Pennsylvania as well. So this is already an electoral college victory for Trump. He has Michigan, if you see Michigan. And then you look at Wisconsin here. You look at Wisconsin. Harris barely leads in Wisconsin. And remember, Trump is severely always underpolled in Wisconsin. So if he's almost winning Wisconsin, he's going to really do well in the state of Wisconsin. There's also some other states too, like Arizona is doing pretty well. Nevada. Nevada's interesting because it's showing a Harris 1.1. That's probably the most interesting one out of all the swing states because for some odd reason they really like Harris. I'm assuming because of the Bloomberg poll. The Bloomberg poll has a Harris +7, which is odd. And then there's North Carolina, a decent Trump lead. And you got Georgia there, a decent Trump lead as well. So overall, Trump is winning the Electoral College in this scenario. And to even show you right here, let me just show you. So let's just say, like, based on all of this. So let's say Trump wins Georgia. Trump wins North Carolina. He wins Arizona. Now he needs one of these states. Let's just say he wins Michigan. He wins the election. Let's say he wins Wisconsin. He wins the election. Let's say he wins Pennsylvania. He wins the election. Let's say he wins Nevada, which this is the oddest one, but let's say he wins Nevada. He doesn't win the election, but the Rust Belt is the biggest advantage here. If Trump wins one of these states and also Arizona, Georgia, and North Carolina, he wins the election no matter what. If he just wins one of these three states. And if he's leading in two of those states, which, remember, Michigan is the more left-leaning state out of them. So if he's leading in a state like Michigan over Wisconsin, then Trump's just going to sweep every single one of these states and have a 306 to 233, which technically this is my prediction from my prediction video. Now, Nevada, it's an odd one out because Harris does lead, but you never know. Trump can overperform and then sweep everything across the board and have a 312 to 226. You can see him maybe make gains in Virginia, Minnesota, New York, California. You never know. Trump could have a landslide victory if everything gets put into place. But as of right now, this is kind of what it kind of looks like, based on margins and stuff like that. But let's just say, realistically, if you say the polls, like all the polls together, like realistically based on averages, this is what's showing right now. So it'd be 296 to 242. Trump overwhelmingly wins the election in this scenario. I believe he also gets close to winning the popular vote. I'm not sure if he'd win the popular vote, but it's possible. I know if he swept all of the Rust Belt and then won these states, I could see him winning the popular vote in that scenario. But just to show you different scenarios, this right here is based on the average, like the averages. So, but then based on like margins of like error and like Trump overperforming polls, you have kind of like this scenario. This is the kind of scenario you would see right here. I wouldn't say Nevada, because Nevada, if I show you, actually, let me show you Nevada. So if you look at Nevada here, Harris has a 1.1 lead, but then when he faced Biden, it was the exact same as the RCP average. And then when I show you Hillary Clinton, when he faced Hillary Clinton, Trump was in the lead in Nevada, and Hillary Clinton overwhelmingly won Nevada. So Nevada is a pretty odd state when it comes to this. You could say Nevada shifted to the right. I think they have shifted to the right. Now, do you think they'll overperform for Trump? That's the thing. You just really don't know. I do think Nevada could be the state that Trump picks up out of nowhere. Like, he's expecting to like win Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin in this scenario, like based on all the errors and also the underpolling by him. And let's just say he won Nevada, like 312 to 226. This is exactly the board you want for Trump. And him picking up several states as well as like sneaking in Nevada, that's just a really good Trump win there. It would be cool to see Virginia, but it's just not going to happen. I don't see Virginia happening. I think it'll be close, but it's not going to be that close. But this could really be the map come November. You never know. Now, in my opinion, I think the map will probably be this, but it is possible that Nevada can flip to Trump. But just showing you all the polling and stuff, I mean, Trump is just pushing ahead and closing the gap in so many states. Like, look at this. Let me show you Michigan again. Look at this. Harris led almost since Biden withdrew, and Trump finally has a lead in the state of Michigan. It's almost the election time, and he already has a lead. He has a lead in the state of Michigan. Then when you look at Wisconsin, he's already closing the gap. Like, the gap's getting closer and closer. He's going to close the gap sooner or later in Wisconsin. Then you got Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania's been a little iffy all throughout. That's probably the key state here for anyone. But he's really been closing the gap since Biden withdrew. So it just shows that Trump is making gains. Nevada's the only odd one out here. I don't really see him making gains yet. I mean, you never know. It can happen. It's only a 1-point lead. But just to show you, it's just crazy that the state of Michigan can possibly vote for Trump, and he is up in the actual average in a state like Michigan. I would have never thought by election day that Trump would have been leading in the average in Michigan. That's just an odd thing to see, and I'm all for it. But it is still crazy to think that Trump is in the lead in a state like Michigan. Michigan, a state that just votes almost straight liberal. Honestly, I think it's mainly because of the Palestine and Israel thing. A lot of people are against Harris in that community, with people that support Palestine and stuff like that, as well as the people in those cultures. So, and I know they probably don't support Trump, but they're probably not going to vote for Harris because of that. Luckily, she didn't pick Shapiro, or it would have been even worse. But just to tell you guys, I just wanted to show you like the gains Trump's been making. Michigan actually leading for Trump in the actual average. It's just crazy to see. But I just wanted to show you everything, guys, just to show you how much Trump's really been making gains in all of these states. Trump can really make this map happen, or even this map, You just never know when it comes to election day. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to bring this up today because it was massive news. It's just something you just never see. So I did want to bring that up with you guys. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys watched my prediction videos. I had to do them early. If you guys didn't know, I had to do them early because election day is coming up very, very soon. So when election day gets very close, which I'll actually be posting my presidential prediction the day before the election. So it'll be in a different order than it usually is. So it'll be governor prediction, Senate prediction, and then presidential prediction, which makes more sense, especially when you're that close to an election, because you really want to be hyped up about everything when it goes into it. But anyway, guys, I don't want to keep adding on. I just wanted to say that I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I've been loving your messages. Your messages have been awesome in the comments. I've been love to see them. I love the support. It's really awesome to see how many people are supporting the channel. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.